Hey everybody, I've got a bunch of knives out here today. These are all production folding knives that are priced less than $200. Recently, a fellow YouTuber that goes by As I Lay Dying 1984 posted a review of his Hogue EX01, and he talked about how it was his favorite production folder for less than $200. And the Hogue EX01 does look like a really great knife, and I'd love to check one out. I'll put a link to his review in the description, and I recommend that you go check it out as well. Also, if you're interested in the Hogue EX01, check out Darkchild57's review. His review touches on the EX01, how it works. He takes the knife apart and shows you the button lock and the inside of the knife, and it's pretty cool. So I recommend checking out both. Let's take a look at these knives, and what I'm going to do is just show you real quick. We've got some Benchmades. We have some Spydercos. I've got the Mokey. What I'm going to do is I'm going to narrow this down so that I can show you my choice for my favorite production knife for less than $200. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so up at the top we have the Manix 2 Lightweight and the Paramilitary 2. Both of these are really awesome knives, well under $200, but these aren't going to be my number one top choice. Basically, they're just, great knives, but they're kind of a little bit too ordinary, to be honest. They're really great, nothing wrong with them, but they're just not my favorite. Over here we have a couple of Benchmades. These are the Warren Osborne design, the Emissary, and the 940. Both are really awesome. Like them both a lot, use them a lot, but just not my favorite. I think it's the aluminum handles, that material. It's nice, but just not my favorite. The Sage series. I definitely want to collect all of the Sage knives. I think that the Sage series from Spyderco is a really awesome idea. I like the variety. Love the materials of these two knives, titanium, carbon fiber, two of my favorites. The ergonomics are pretty good on these, but individually, I can't say that either one of these is my top favorite knife, although I really do like the idea of the series a lot. So that leaves these four knives. Now we've got a couple of small knives. This is the Mokey Chronos. It's a little lockback design, the VG10 blade, jigged bone, and aluminum bolsters. This was basically the knife that sort of started the whole knife collection for me, and that's why it's kind of special to me. It's got excellent fit and finish, and it's really nice. This is the Benchmade Shoki. This one is one-handed opening via the thumb stud, so it has, kind of that advantage over the Mokey Chronos, and still is a small knife, so it's kind of a toss-up. This one has M390, which is a better blade steel. I love the carbon fiber and the liners and everything about this knife, so honestly it's kind of a toss-up between this and the Mokey, and I kind of have to give it to Benchmade on this one, just because the materials, the blade steel, the one-handed opening ability. This is going to be a really great small knife. The Manix 2 XL. I love this knife. This knife has a huge 4-inch blade, full flat grind, CPM S30V, made in the USA. I love the locking mechanism, the ball bearing lock, and the ergonomics of this knife and the size are really awesome. Check out my review of the Manix 2 XL. I really like this one. This is one of my favorite large knives. But there's another knife that's kind of knocked this knife out of its spot as being one of my favorite less than $200 production knives. And that's my brand new Benchmade 746-1201. This is the Mini Onslaught SHOT Show limited edition. It has blue anodized pillar standoffs, carbon fiber handles, a satin D2 blade, and basically the ergonomics of this knife are really great. I love the thin full or high flat grind on the blade. It's an excellent slicer. The thumb hole opening mechanism is one of my favorites, if not my absolute favorite. And I really like the axis lock. It's not my favorite locking mechanism. The ball bearing lock of Spyderco I think is a little bit more secure. Frame lock, I would kind of prefer most frame locks, but the axis lock is alright. I've never had a problem with it, and it's really easy to use. Excellent one-handed opening and closing. So my choices are going to be basically between these two Benchmades, and that's the Benchmade Shoki, the 480-101, I believe, and the Benchmade 746-1201 SHOT Show limited edition. And I'll be doing a full review on this one shortly, so keep an eye out for that. So go check out As I Lay Dying 1984. This is a video response to his video about the Hogue EX01. Thanks for offering up the idea for the video, and I hope you like my response. Later.